All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1007, Boyd versus Salinger.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Recently I was demoted, and so I'm not making as much money, so trying to not pay as much money.
Okay. Is that the only, where were you working?
I'm still in the same job. I just got a worse part of the job. So I'm in sanitation.
Okay.
So basically I have to clean poop all day and make sure it doesn't get in the water, so whenever you're drinking you don't have poop or hepatitis or anything like that in your water. I literally gotta sort it out, so when you get it, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, folks, let's jump into another powerful child support case. This one's got some real emotional weight. Mr. Boyd steps up and explains he's had a major change at work, a demotion that's cut his income significantly. Now he's asking the court to lower his monthly child support payments. The judge cuts right to the chase, asking about his new job duties, which, as it turns out, involve working in sanitation. Mr. Boyd jokes that he's cleaning poop to help provide clean drinking water, and while it brings a brief laugh to the courtroom, the judge quickly steers things back on track. Mr. Boyd's message is clear. The $850 he's currently paying each month just isn't manageable anymore. His income has taken a serious hit, and he's here asking for fairness in light of that change. This case is all about adapting to life's curveballs, and whether the court agrees that his circumstances now justify a reduction. Let's see how this one plays out.
I won't drink that.
No, you can. I made sure that there was no, it's good.
Okay. All
Because
right.
of me, yeah. But
Okay,
I
well,
get
thank
paid
you.
less now, so
I'll make sure when I drink water from now on to thank Mr. Boyd.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. How old is the child?
He's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
4-year-old boy. All right. So you have less pay now. Okay. And you're not in agreement to just decreasing his child support?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
I feel like he's lacking on his duties as the father. He also has another child with another woman. So I really don't think he's budgeting his money or time well, and I'm not going to accept his reduction.
Okay. So you don't believe he's budgeting right?
No, I don't. I think he's spending all his money on his new fiance, and
Mr. Boyd lays out his situation. He's been demoted, his paycheck has taken a serious hit, and that $850 monthly child support payment is getting harder to manage. On top of that, he now has another child with a different partner, which is stretching his finances even thinner. The judge listens closely, acknowledging that both the drop in income and the added responsibility of another child are legitimate grounds for requesting a support modification, but his ex, Ms. Salinger, isn't letting it slide. She fires back, claiming Mr. Boyd isn't managing his money wisely and is spending too much on his new fiancée. Then she drops a heavy accusation that he's been neglecting their son. Bringing a wave of emotion into the courtroom, you can feel the tension rise as the judge weighs both sides. With emotions running high and finances in flux, all eyes are on the bench as the ruling approaches.
shoes.
So you're mad about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty mad about it.
Okay. Well, get over it. That's the first thing. Second thing is you said he has another child. So even without a reduction in what he makes, that requires an adjustment right there. Him having another child entitles him to get his child support adjusted.
Well, maybe he should get his attitude adjusted. I don't know.
Well, can you quantify his attitude into any type of money or anything?
I wish he could.
Well, we can do that, right? So, I mean, by law, he has a right to ask for a reduction in child support. And by your own admission, you gave me a second reason why he qualifies for it.
I mean, I don't really understand because we almost make the same amount of money, so.
Right. But he's the one court ordered to pay child support, right? Right?
Right.
Okay, so your income has nothing to do with what he makes. And if he has another child, and according to these documents, he did get a huge reduction because his child support amount was $850 previously. So because he has a second child, that by itself, the law allows him to get a reduction in child support, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. What are you doing with the money, just out of curiosity?
I'm supporting Ricky, our child.
By support, what are you doing for him?
I practically pay for his private school.
Okay.
I'm buying him daycare when I leave for work.
Okay.
I pay for almost everything.
Okay, what are you using it for on yourself?
Nothing.
So you were using all $850 for the child only?
Yes.
Okay, because it sounded like it was for another reason why you're so upset. Or is it just because of the new girlfriend?
Could be both.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So this is what we're going to do. He has good reason, and he has shown proof to the court that he qualifies for his child support to be reduced. So we're going to go based off of what he currently makes. Says here on your W-2 you make about $41,000.
That's correct.
Okay. For one child, well, you have 2 kids.
I do.
Okay, so that changes. So what we're going to do is calculate that. So that brings your gross down to $3,287.67. Who pays health insurance?
He does.
How much is health insurance?
$129 a month.
Okay. He also gets the credit for that as well.
The judge doesn't waste any time getting to the facts. She calculates Mr. Boyd's updated income at $41,000 a year following his job demotion. After factoring in deductions like health insurance and financial responsibility for his second child, she determines his net income to be $2,712.30 under Texas law. A significant change in income or added parental responsibilities qualifies as a material and substantial change, and that opens the door for a child support modification. Based on the numbers, the judge orders a new monthly payment of $476.94. Ms. Sellinger is clearly unhappy with the ruling, but the judge reminds her, the law isn't based on emotions. Mr. Boyd meets the criteria for a reduction, and the court is bound to follow the law. Things get heated when Ms. Sellinger claims that Mr. Boyd doesn't spend enough time with their son, and even accuses him of disliking the child simply because he's not into football. But the judge quickly shuts that down. She reminds both parents that child support is strictly about financial responsibility, not personal grievances. Before closing the case, the judge urges Mr. Boyd to be more involved in his son's life and advises Ms. Sellinger to shift her focus toward healthier co-parenting. The interests of Mr. Boyd's fiancé, or whether their son plays football, are not legal factors in determining support payments. The hearing wraps up with a firm reminder. The child's needs come first, and the law must be respected.
For carrying health insurance. So his net comes out to about $2,725.36, giving you credit for your other child. That brings your percentage down, and your new child support amount is going to be $476.94. So I hope that you can pay the tuition and, you know, your attitude about him being mad off of that new amount in child support, $476.94. Can you do that?
Sure.
I mean, you don't have a choice really, but you know, it is what it is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Anything further?
Nope.
Anything further from you?
No,
You seem disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Why? He has legal grounds to ask for that.
I just wish he would pay attention to our child more, that's all.
Okay. So what do you mean by that?
he doesn't like our child.
How do you know he doesn't like the
He
child?
straight out told me before we came here.
Maybe he doesn't like his behavior. What is it?
Yeah,
about the child?
he doesn't like football.
Oh,
That-
okay.
And that really, if I didn't like football, my father would probably have disowned me. And so he doesn't like football, and I think she's trying to, get him into like other stuff, like, I don't know, cheerleading or something. I don't know. And it hits me right here.
Yeah. It hurts my feelings too because I love football. Maybe you should encourage that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything further? Okay. You all are dismissed.
As the case wraps up, the judge takes a moment to break down the legal principles in play. In Texas, child support can be modified when there's a material and substantial change in circumstances, like a significant pay cut or the birth of another child. This case is a powerful reminder that child support isn't about punishing anyone. It's about adjusting to real-life changes to make sure the child's needs are met. The judge also makes it clear, emotional tension between parents should never overshadow financial responsibility. At the end of the day, it's the child who matters most. If you know someone going through a similar situation, don't hesitate to share their story. These kids are being raised in the reality of child support court, and every decision made here can shape their future. Thanks so much to all my loyal viewers for watching this video. Your support means everything. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more real cases and honest conversations. Until next time, take care and keep putting the kids first.